Hello all, this is X-Year Commander, XGC for short, and this is Tobacco Habana After Dark. Of course, don't forget, it is the shop that's in the Cypress area. Texas! Alright, I decided to do a recap on the cigar, basically after getting done and having fresh memories of it, instead of doing it a couple of days from now. So, the recap on the cigar is basically the Padron 1926 Maduro number 6. And like I said on the previous video, it is box press. Medium to full body right off the back. And it stayed constant on a solid note and it never veered too much from the beginning. So it only picked up strength, but not too strong. Now it will be strong for those if you're just a beginner. But then again, if you're a beginner and you straight off the bat smoking a Padron, hey, more power to you. But you may not appreciate the notes and the strength of the cigar as of yet until you figure out and develop your palate and go from there. Or who knows? Maybe you started off with a great cigar, then you just went into the Padron, let's say within less than a year smoking cigars, just generally speaking, and maybe that's your speed. Hey, go for it. So, medium, full, and to me, it wasn't full body. It was a good, solid Maduro, but not in the misconception that people think that all Maduros are full body and all full bodies are Maduro. That is not the case. That is a false pretense. So always try out the cigars. And now, all in all, I do like aged tobacco, which is basically what Maduro means, age under ripe. And that's all what that means. I've had Maduros that was medium body and it was quite smooth. Very dark wrapper, but it was a medium smoke at best. Nothing, not even a medium full. And I've had natural leaves that were stronger than a lot of Maduros that I've had in the past. So it basically depends on the blend master and how they blend the cigar over time. And yes, the cigars will change over time. Like for example, if you smoke one or two cigars from one box and you let that box age for about a year or so, I guarantee you it's gonna have a more mellow note. In most cases, not all the time. Now, basically, uh, another thing I was touched on the previous video is that I want to expand on why I don't mention price tags. And I'm not going to tell you how much I paid for that cigar, but I will tell you previously, we're talking about like before the coup, I would spend $10 to $15 a stick on average, and that's my price range. Your price range, of course, may vary. But nowadays, I would be in the range of 15 to 20, and that's how 15 to 20 on average. Now, if it was a celebratory cigar or something like that, like for my birthday, that's I would go as far as 40 if I really like a particular brand. Like perfect example is the Padrones. Uh, and that's and for everybody's palate slash wallet, of course, is going to be different. And I'm not. That's one of the reasons why I'm not going to mention price ranges because other than the fact is, almost feels like almost every single time I get an order in. A perfect example is Oliva. Like almost every single time they send in a whole order, they send in like a whole box full of all the cigars. It feels like almost every single time they give me an invoice, it feels like the prices go up, especially the Milanios. The Milanios is notorious with that price increase, and that's straight from factory because none of the cigars that we have in here is ever been got or brought in from a warehouse. They come directly from the manufacturer. So, and that's another thing that me personally, don't. I can honestly say this, I never bought cigars online because of that reason. Because most of your cigars, dare I say, all of the cigars that you find online is from a warehouse. Now, do you trust the said warehouse that's been sitting there for God knows how long, whether it's been humidified properly or not? Eh, that's a bit of a toss up. I've heard a lot of horror stories from some of my friends, like bought some. Uh, I'm not I'm not gonna say they're being a cheapskate, but there are good discounts. It's kind of hard to deny it. I will admit to that. That's why it's been hard for me to like. Should I just ignore it, not buy cigars from an online vendor? But hey, still to this day, and today is officially, since it's 12:01 right now, officially February the 22nd. How about that? 222. Just a minute ago, it was like February 21st. But hey, in the year of 2025, I have not bought any cigars online. Can't say that part enough. Now, other than that, I hope you guys having a start of your weekend, and hopefully you guys enjoy your Saturday and Sunday. Go out there, have fun, be adventurous. Don't forget, be blessed.